What's up, everybody? This is Carl from Techful Goodies, and today we're doing a TEMU haul. All this stuff in front of me is from TEMU, and this time I didn't have any shipping issues. Last time it took me about 30 days to get everything, and this stuff came pretty quick, so let's just jump right into it. Alrighty, so first in the haul, we have this box here. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I do know what this is. Very cool. So I saw this, and I'm sort of a big fan of heavy machinery. Not that I own any or anything like that, but I kind of just like to watch people restore them and do stuff like that. So this is a remote control excavator, and it looked really cool online. So I really was interested to see how this works and sort of the quality of it, the build quality, I guess. So let's take a look at what's inside here. Alrighty, so obviously in the box, we have the excavator itself. Looks to be packaged pretty well. Got these extra protection layers on the outside. Got the remote control unit. Looks like it's also got a rechargeable battery that you have to add to the unit itself. I don't know if it's for the controller or for the base, but here it is. So you can see it actually looks pretty cool. Hopefully it does stay up, because this looks really nice and sort of fun to mess around with. So let's get this set up and give it a try. Hopefully I don't have to charge the battery too much just to test it out. So as far as testing this out, this seems to be the battery, I think, that goes into the main machine here. They give you a little screwdriver, which is kind of nice to be able to open this up and put in some batteries for the controller itself. And this looks like it takes 2 AA batteries. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. So you basically take the standard sort of rechargeable battery here, plug it in, indexed in a way that you can only put it in one way. Looks like it's got some juice to it. This actually has a pretty cool detail too here, where you can kind of lift this up and take a look at the engine if you want to. Pop some fresh batteries in, give it a try. Oh, there we go. Oh, very cool. Now there's all sorts of stuff. So turn right, turn left. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Here, I'll show it from the top-down view. Turn right, turn left, forward, back, scoop, pick up, scoop, pick up. Well, this is really cool. All right, there's lights on the front that you can turn on. Turn that over here. You can see them right here. Then there is this. Engine noise, turn that off. Forward, backward, turn right. Oh, okay, so you can actually turn the tracks independently of the body itself. And it looks like it does a full 360. Oh, no, it stops. Oh, this is pretty cool. Now, it doesn't have like a gripper hand on the end of the claw. And I know I'm probably not saying all the proper words. That means I can't particularly pick up stuff, but I can scoop. Okay. And there's some kind of automatic button that has it just do some kind of cycle. Scoop things up. This is really cool. I wonder how well it'll work in the dirt. Now, the only thing I can see is the fact that I can't control this end arm here independently. I feel like I should be able to, but maybe I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I definitely give this a thumbs up for me, at least. I mean, you know, you buy these toys and sometimes they only last for a day or so, but this seems pretty cool. I don't know, you know, if you're in the sand or something like that, you might be able to bring this up, bring it down, scoop, pick it up, turn around, and dump it. Very cool. Hey, that's a winner. I like that. Wow, for the first one, that's a banger right off the bat. I guess there's some instructions here I could read if I felt like it. But no, thank you. Alrighty, what is next in the bag? We got this thing right here. It's another separate little package. Okay, so this, I was curious about these. So take a look at this. So this is a laser level. Now, you may or may not have seen these. I'm pretty sure you have. But the idea is, I think I got the 6-line laser level. And the idea is that you can kind of put this down. It puts out lines for you to be able to hang paintings, to draw lines, or do anything that requires some kind of level line across, whether it's trim or, you know, if you're doing some sort of trim on your wall or some kind of construction setup, or even like installing kitchen cabinets or something like that, a way you have a nice laser level line to be able to line things up. It takes 2 AA batteries. AA? Yeah, AA. Plus, minus, oh, there we go. The idea behind this is that it has a tripod mount on the bottom here. And you can put it on a tripod, and I guess the idea then is that we'll draw those lines. And I'm wondering if it is a self-leveling line or you have to level. Oh, no, it seems to be. All right, so it will self-level based on the surface that you put it on. I mean, you can kind of see it here on my chest. Here, I'll hold my arm here. So if I tilt this up, you're going to see it's going to start blinking. That means I have it at too severe of an angle that it can't self-level. But if I put it down like this, you can kind of maybe see that the line goes like this. And so this line goes all the way around my room, and there's different modes, right? So there's this one single mode right here where there's just one line. And then, like I said, they also give this sort of tripod mount here so that you can use these magnets and stick it to whatever surface you want, and then it will level from there. So let's see, that is a full line around and a straight line and 2 lines like this. That's power. And that just changes the modes. It does come in this sort of shell that's seems like really good heavy duty. Like if you've had a really good measuring tape, you know that the outer shell is nice and sort of construction ready, whereas some of them are just sort of cheap and they'll break, but this seems pretty nice. So take a look at this. So you can see the little laser on the inside here. And then when I turn it on, you can see that that's where the laser level line comes out. That seems pretty cool. I mean, there's not much to this. The reason that I did get this one, A, is because I've always wanted a little laser level, but B is because it does have the tripod mount, and that allows you to basically, like I said, put it on top of a tripod or wherever you want to get the line at the height that you want. But as far as a small little laser level, this is definitely going to fit the bill. Very nice. Oh, and it comes with a very fancy little carrying case, which I guess I'll put it in there now. And nice. Alrighty, what is next? Let me go ahead and do this box here because I can obviously see what this is from the outside. So this is a 2-pack of smart trash cans. Now these are going to be fairly small, but what I did, I wanted small ones to be able to put like in the bathroom or somewhere that you want obviously a smaller little trash can. But this is one of the ones that has like that automatically opening lid, I believe. And I think that's the reason I wanted to get it. If you're in the bathroom or doing something like that. All right, so here are the 2 trash can bases. You can kind of see how big it is kind of, you know, here compared to my hand. It's not that big, but for a little small bathroom one, I think it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and set one of these up. Figure out whether or not you need to have, I'm assuming you're going to need batteries because I don't think they're rechargeable. But it is a pack of 2, which is nice. But I'll just go ahead and set one up for now. All right, so here is the top, and it looks like, obviously, the fact that it has this little motorized area makes the area where you can put stuff in a little smaller than the actual bucket itself. But it's got some controls here and a battery pack. Not pack, but a battery area. So it looks like it does have manual buttons for opening and closing, which is nice. Now, oh, there we go. Now, does it automatically close, I guess? It does. Oh, that's not bad. This kind of, I guess, just fits on top of here. And close it up. And garbage time. Open it up. Garbage. Garbage. And I'm done. Very cool. I like it. Wonder how long the batteries will last for. I'm not sure. But I do like the fact that I feel like I could have this in an area that it looks pretty nice. Like if you look at it, it looks nice. And the cool thing too is the fact that the inside here, it has one of those bag liner holders. You put the bag in and then this pops in and holds the bag in there so the bag doesn't go inside. And then this kind of just fits on top. And you can close it manually or open it manually or just move your hand over it. Very nice. Dude, 3 awesome, cool things. I'm loving this so far. One of these is actually going to be here next to my desk because I always have extra junk to throw away when I'm doing these TEMU hauls, like these little plastic bags and stuff. So if you're planning to get any of these things I've gotten so far, make sure you have your batteries ready None of it is particularly rechargeable except for the battery in the main body of this excavator. So battery forward, of course. Garbage. All right, more garbage. The next set of things are these wrapped up packages. Now, usually there's more than one thing in here, but this seems pretty big. It does have multiple things in here. So let me set this to the, oh, it does. Set this to the side and pull this out. Okay. So this is a two-in-one rotatable headphone holder and cup holder. So check this out. So the idea is that you can kind of pop this onto your desk and hold a cup or a drink and also hold your headphones. So let's pop it open and check this out. I'm gonna set this back here so every time I use it to throw away stuff, you can actually see it work. Very nice. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool looking and it looks like it's pretty sturdy. So the idea is it's pretty self-explanatory, right? You can use this part here to hook onto your desk and that just kind of pulls up and down spring loaded. And then you have this area to set your drink. And then this area right here, you can angle whatever way you want to hold your headphones, which is nice. So for example, if I wanted it to set on my desk like this, of course I don't have a drink right here that I can put in here, but you can kind of see how big this is. And the one thing I do like about this, again, is that it's fairly well made. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything. And the reason I got this is because typically if I have a drink or something on my desk, I don't want to spill it and have it go into the computer for myself or my kids. So having something like this that kind of just pops on the edge of the desk and you're good to go, I think is going to be very nice. So there's a lot of different versions of this, and the reason I got this one in particular was because of the sort of large type of opening you can get here. Let's see how big this will go. Because one of my desks is pretty thick and the other one is pretty thin. And then also the headphone hanger. I like to be able to put my headphones, like I've got my headphones up here hanging, but be able to hang headphones on there kind of under your desk will be nice. So far, 444, I don't have any issue with anything that I've gotten so far. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's see what is next in the bag. This is a portable mobile external. Okay. So, so if you saw the last TEMU haul that I did, was it TEMU Haul? I think it was TEMU Haul, but I ended up getting something that actually had drivers on a CD-ROM and on a CD, and I didn't have a CD-ROM driver or anything like that. So I saw these on TEMU and I picked one up just to have one around the house in case I wanted to be able to read from an old CD or something like that. I've actually got a lot of old videotapes that I actually digitized to DVDs, so it would be nice to be able to sort of access those. So I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a try. And here it is. Okay, so this, the cool thing about this, and the reason I thought this one would be pretty cool, I don't know why they gave you this extra cable if there's a cable on the bottom here. But if you look here, it's actually kind of a USB hub also. So it's got four USB-As. It's got a TF slot. It's also got turn this into the light here. It's also got an SD card slot so that you can read from your media. It's got the cord on the bottom. And the way this cord is set up is that it has both a USB-A and a USB-C. I'm not sure why they gave you this extra cable. Oh yeah, so it supports burning of CD, DVD discs. Blu-ray format is not supported. No additional software needed, compatible with Windows XP all the way up to 11. Other than that, that's all I'm gonna read because I want pictures. Show me pictures. I'm just gonna see if I can plug it into power and get it to open up. Yeah, okay, so the power's on. So you push the button and it pops out. And then you can basically put your CDs in there, close it up, and hook it to whatever computer that you want. I thought that was a pretty cool little sort of portable thing. You can take it with you in your bag. I like the way that this kind of folds up. You can check, here, let me put this in here. And then the cord kind of wraps back up into the bottom of this, as you can see here, so it stores away. So you have a nice little portable disk drive to take with you. And again, I think it's cool because it does have like this hub type stuff on the back here. And maybe that's what this cable is for. So you can either use it here with the USB-C or the USB-A. And then the TF and the micro SD card. Excellent. Now, will this last for hundreds of years? I don't know. How often will I use it? I don't know. But just to have it around, not taking up a ton of space, I think is a winner. So this is cool. I am happy with that. anyone that does media stuff and might need to use a CD should definitely have something like this if you don't have it in your computer. Alrighty, so what is next in the old bag here? Okay. But what is this? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah. So here's my conflict, right? Desk chairs. So take a look at this. So this is a replacement wheel for whatever you want, desk chairs or whatever. I'm hoping this is kind of a universal size that fits most desk chairs. But the problem is I have hardwood floors and I don't always have to have like one of those ugly plastic mats that gets yellow and looks like crap, or a carpet or something down. But the normal desk chairs, the plastic ones, kind of mess up the floor and crush dirt and stuff into it. This has a nice rubberized outside wheel and has the ability to sort of swap in and out for whatever wheels that you have. And that's why I'm hoping that it is kind of a universal thing. I don't know, like I said, if these stems fit everything, but I'll give it a try on my chair. Only thing with this type of wheel is that they're very, very, very smooth, which is good in most cases. Like if you had carpet, that's great. But if you're on hardwood floor and you're sitting there, you're just going to be like sliding off to the side. So it is just take a little bit of getting used to. These are extremely well made. It feels like good bearings. The wheels will go for a long time. It looks like good metal here. And then the only question, like I said, is that stem, whether or not it'll fit in the chairs. Cool. That is also another winner for me. I'll get those installed and see how they work. But so far we are striking it rich with the old TEMU stuff. What do we got left here? Another big bag. I think there's only a couple things in here, depending on the size, of course. All right, what is this? Warning, ingestion hazard. Death or serious injury can occur. Right up my alley. Let's see what we got here. Fragile, handle with care. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I know what these are. So, hopefully I didn't get burned on this because they look cool online, but you know what a lot of these things kind of tend to look cool online, but then you get them home and they're underwhelming a little bit, especially with lights. So this is a fake candle light, and there's 3 different sizes that it comes with, so they can kind of be set together in a little grouping. And I guess the idea is that they just mimic real candles. I don't know how well they'll light up or how they'll look. It comes with a little remote control, so you can turn it on and off. I don't particularly like to burn real candles in my house. I don't like the fumes and stuff that they come off with, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of a decoration here. So, of course, we're back to the batteries. Holy moly, each one of these takes 2 AA, and we'll just test out one of them because I don't happen to have 6 friggin' AA's just sitting around. It's a little aggressive, I think, but maybe that means they'll last a little bit longer. Ooh, that's weak. Now, I guess you can kind of see it on the camera, but I will switch off my lighting here. But that looks like crap. I mean, it looks okay. I don't know if it really translates to it's so dim. Dang it, I was hoping this was going to be a little bit brighter. If you just change it to light, it just stays solid. Change it to candle, it flickers a little bit. But that is about as bright as it goes. Oof, that looks... And the problem is, this is already smoky glass. So the fact that this is smoky glass, plus the fact that the light isn't very bright, ooh, I would stay away from these. Man, I wish the light was a little bit brighter. It looks kind of nice, right? This is kind of nice as a decoration goes. But again, the fact that that is so dim makes it pretty much a bummer. And pretty much something that I wouldn't be willing to waste 6 batteries in. So we were swinging for the fences in the first items, but this one here, definitely not recommended. And that's the problem. I always have such high hopes that maybe these things will be nice. Like, why wouldn't that be nice? Like, why can't they put a brighter light in there? I get it that candles aren't very bright, but that was not even convincing as a candle as far as the brightness goes. Maybe I'm making a mistake if I am if you've gotten this before or gotten something similar. If I made a mistake, I turn the brightness all the way up. Maybe I'll set it around the house to look like a little decoration on one of my tables or something like that. But you know, the hope was that you'd have little candles and they would look nice. No, thank you. All right. Big fail, TEMU. Big fail on that one. But so far, the other items have been nice. All righty. Next in the haul, another battery item. Yay! All right, so this is a soap dispenser. Of course, the idea with this is that it's another one of those non-touch soap dispensers. They do give you the ability to take something like this thing right here, and it will then allow you to hook it onto like your mirror or something like that, so it can hang rather than sitting. But you open it up like this and put your soap in here, shut it on down, and I think you put your hand under there and it should work. Now, oh, good. It doesn't take batteries. It's actually chargeable, which is nice for once. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, shows you the, oh, it's cool. So you can see here that when you put your hand under there, it shows the amount of battery left. So there's 3 dots of battery in the charging thing, so I don't have to have extra batteries. So like I would have preferred this to have a rechargeable battery in it. No. And then on the back, like I said, there is a little charging port for when it does run out of battery. It's kind of loud, not terrible. I got the liquid version. There is 2 different things, right? So you have standard liquid that comes out when you use it. And then there's foam. So you can have a foam version or a liquid version. I got the liquid version. I will let you guys know in the 60, 90 day review whether or not this worked out good. It is like a cow mooing every time you use it, so it's not quiet. But it is hands-free. Should be able to dispense soap. I can wash my hands and be done with it. I do like these kind of things here that allow you to put it onto like a mirror or hang it on a wall or something like that, so it's not taking up space on your vanity or whatever, or wherever you put it. I might keep it in the kitchen. I always have the ability to, you know, if I'm like working on with chicken or something like that, I want to wash my hands. I don't want to have to like press down on the thing and contaminate everything. That way I have a good automatic way to, an automatic way to wash my hands. So when you hit the power button, it changes these 4 dots on the top. I'm not sure if you can see that, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's, yeah, that's the amount of goo that will come out. See how fast that is? Oh, so that's nice. Yeah. I think this will be cool. It just depends on how annoying it is, the fact that it moves at you every time, and how long it lasts for. But like I said, you know, if you want to have something where it's sort of hands-free and you're able to wash your hands with soap, very cool. Somewhat cool, medium cool. Let me know what you think. Alrighty. Next in the bag. Oh, this is cool. Like I'm hoping this is nice. So check this out. So this is a home TV small bully. Home TV, it's just a elegant sound quality speaker. The reason that I got this was because sometimes if I'm watching something on my laptop or even my computer here, I don't have a speaker that you can just plug in. It's always got to be Bluetooth, and then I'm always charging it or I'm always doing something like that. So I want to be able to plug it into my computer. So let's check it out. And it was kind of like, I don't know, neat looking, I guess. And what I like about this, I believe, is that it comes with the USB-A to a USB-C cable and a auxiliary cable or a headphone jack, so that I can plug it in, keep it on all the time, but also plug it into the sound out on my computer. Now, the question is, will it sound like a box of cereal, or will it actually sound good? The good sign right off the bat is that it feels kind of hefty and feels weighty. This is not wood. This is definitely kind of like a plastic veneer, which isn't terrible. And then it does look pretty nice, I think. It looks like it's got a couple of speakers there and it's got some controls on the front. But it does have a TF card, so if you wanted to put something in there and just play music off of a card, you could. USB-A on the back here, aux, and then a USB-C, I think, for charging. Let's go ahead and it does do Bluetooth too. So you can see that the little dot here is blinking for Bluetooth. Right now, I will hook it up through Bluetooth and just see how it sounds. That's the main thing. And I don't need it to sound like the best, you know, Bose or Harman Kardon type speaker or something like that. I just need something that plays some sound. Sometimes I just want it to be on my computer to watch a little video or something like that. But let's go E304. Yep, that's it. There we go. I'm gonna play something here on the speaker. That sounds really good. I wasn't expecting anything close to that. Oh, very nice. Oh, I'm very happy with that. has good bass, good sound. And you can control it. Ah, I got no problem with that. Very nice. I'm very happy with that speaker. Now, the one thing to note is that when I did turn it all the way up and the volume got pretty high, it did start to distort just a little bit. So if you're looking to fill a room with a lot of sound, you might have an issue there. But if you want something to have on your desk for some ambient sound or some music while you're sitting there, Bluetooth, aux cable, rechargeable, I got no problem with that. I was skeptical at first because when that turned on, it did not sound good, but it definitely helps if you have it sitting on the desk on the legs. If you lift it up, it starts to lose a little bit of sound, and it might be more directional rather than sort of surround sounding. But yeah, for a cheap speaker, something that I can like move around or at least set on my desk when I'm doing something, very cool. Haha, very nice. I wasn't expecting that at all. Very, very cool. All right, what do we got left in the bag? We got two more things in the bag, something fairly small here. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Oh, okay. I thought this was kind of a gimmick or kind of neat. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to lock up my super expensive stuff with it, but the idea is that this is a fingerprint lock. So take a look at this. So basically, it does have a charger on the bottom, which is the USB-C. Let me hold that to the light. It's got a fingerprint thing on the front here, and it is a lock. So for locking up some simple stuff where only you want to be able to open it, the idea is that you can put your thumb on here, and it pops open. And then you close it back down, and then you have a lock. Now, is this going to secure your bike or something without getting stolen? No, not really. Someone just snip right through this. Okay, yeah, so you can set up your fingerprint, and then they do have the ability to emergency, if you lose your finger, you can basically get it open by doing some kind of tapping on it. But right now, I think it's set up to just basically use whatever fingerprint that you first put on there. Would I recommend this? I don't know. It's up to you. It's nice and heavy and bulky on the bottom here. It's not like this bottom plate here is a problem. This is pretty cheap and it seems pretty secure, at least if you want to just put a lock on something to deter people from getting into it, and then you also don't want to lose the key or anything like that. There's nothing more special about it other than the fact that it is just a padlock that you can use with your fingerprints. I haven't set a fingerprint obviously up with this, so right now it just works for whatever you press there. I mean, it's kind of what I expected. But for a cheap lock that you might be able to use somewhere, sure, why not? Not as exciting as some of the other stuff, like an excavator toy or a laser level, but why not? All right, last thing in the bag here is a long package. Ah, okay. So if you have been watching my videos for quite some time now, you'll know that I have had a saga of trying to find a slim keyboard that is also a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Because I feel like that the battery lasts longer on this. So this is a slim keyboard here with wireless 2.4G and Bluetooth if I want it. And the reason I have this is because I have a computer or a mini PC hooked to my TV downstairs, and I want to be able to use a keyboard that is just easy to pick up and use. So let's take a look at this. I think this might work. I was looking at another one on TEMU the other day. I think I also picked that one up. I mean, you can never have, come on, most difficult box ever to open. Why am I struggling with this box? There we go. Kind of tore it up, mangled it like I chewed it. Chewed through the box. All right, so it is dual mode. It does come with a USB-C charger, which is nice because then I don't have to always have this cable. I can just plug it in wherever I'm at. And here's how it looks. And the cool thing I like about this, and this is one of the things I've been looking for, is the fact that not only does it have the standard keys, it has the number pad over here, but this number pad can be a touch pad that you can use on your computer to move the mouse around. So now I have this one simple, solid keyboard that I can sit on my lap or set aside when I'm watching something on the PC that I don't have to really worry about too much. So let me go ahead and plug this in. I can't really demonstrate it to you, but I can go ahead and plug it into my computer. I don't want to do too much stuff because I am recording here, but it does have a power on the top, which is nice. And I don't know if it has an auto sleep mode, but right now it is in Bluetooth mode. All right, so if you look here on the keys, you can see like a little key right here that looks like a little dongle. So if you hit function plus that, it'll switch to 2.4. Yep, and there we go. It's working. Oh yeah, now I can control my mouse. And this is not a mechanical keyboard or anything, and it's actually a little bit smaller, so it's a little harder to type. And it does have the arrow keys here, so you can use it as an arrow key thing. And what I'm noticing right off the bat too is, which I think is very nice to be able to do, is that you have the 2.4G dongle, and you have Bluetooth 1 and Bluetooth 2. So if you have two different computers that you want to switch between, or a tablet or whatever, one thing can be hooked up to Bluetooth 1 and one can be hooked up to Bluetooth 2. You hit the function button and switch between them. This is really cool. So far, everything on this haul has been awesome, except for these stupid little candles. But yeah, take a look at this thing. As far as just like a set-aside keyboard, this is everything built in, and this might be what I was looking for. Like I said, I'll have another one in the next TEMU Haul, I think, that we can also try out. But for something to have maybe that you travel with, I like the fact that you can turn it off. I don't know if there's an auto sleep. I will update you on that after I use this for a while, whether or not this breaks. But I love the fact that it has the full keyboard, and it also has the ability to switch between Android, Windows, iOS, and Mac. And it also has the number pad and the touchpad built into it. Very cool. I think that is the extent of this TEMU haul, everybody. If this was cool, if you liked it, share it with a friend, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'd love to see you back. We do stuff like this all the time. But until next time, this is Carl from Techful Goodies, and I'm out.